We're also continuing to follow the money here in Wisconsin as proposed in the state's next budget by the governor. And as the governor's proposed changes for the UW system continue to spark discussion, today's location was the campus of UW-Oshkosh. Fox 11's Andrew Lacombe was there. Still just the governor's plan, Andrew, but certainly has people's attention right now.
Tom, that's for sure. Governor Walker has laid out his version of the state's next two-year budget, but what actually happens is ultimately up to state lawmakers. They'll be debating and putting together the budget in the next 4 months. This morning on the UW-Oshkosh campus, a crowd of mostly faculty and staff heard from the school's chancellor about the governor's plan. The governor wants to cut state aid by $300 million over 2 years. That's 2.5% of the system's overall funding. Walker also wants to keep tuition frozen for the next 2 years, and he's proposing to give the system more freedom from state oversight, a change university leaders have wanted for years. The governor says this will help the UW reduce costs. Today's forum talked about what this proposal could mean, and tonight we have multiple views.
There were certainly concerns expressed, but I was really heartened by the fact that people expressed suggestions. They have input. This is what we think we should be doing, and I think that's incredibly constructive.
I'm hoping the faculty will be rational and respond rationally rather than emotionally and wait until all the information is in. We still don't know much.
If we give long-term the University of Wisconsin the freedoms that are inherent in an authority, much like the UW Hospital and Clinics, we will see that same sort of success in the coming years. As someone, again, who's got a son at the UW, I want to make sure they do well, and I think our reforms will help them do that.
State lawmakers on both sides tell us they'll carefully consider all changes to the UW system. The legislature's budget committee will likely begin the bulk of its work in the spring after holding meetings with state agencies and the public.